This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi everyone, I'm Lenny Slagan with your Fox 10 News Now update. A 21-year-old dead, his 19-year-old friend charged with his death. The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office saying the two were playing around with an AK-47 when Matthew Gunn pulled the trigger thinking it was unloaded. Deputies were called to the apartment just before midnight and found him hysterical, they say, outside. A 21-year-old Hugo Sanchez was found inside that apartment unit, a gunshot wound to the head. Gunn telling deputies that he and Sanchez were tossing it back and forth when he pulled the trigger. He has been charged with manslaughter. We continue to follow the aftermath of Hurricane Sally. A nursing home barely escaping injuries after a huge oak tree crashes right on top of it. Take a look. The eye of that storm already passing by when this happened Wednesday morning. At around 7:30 in the morning, in fact, a giant tree uprooted, smashed into that facility, taking out a large portion of the roof with it. And get this, residents were still inside. Fortunately, that part of the building was a hallway, and they say it could have been worse. We're also told that a quick phone call to St. Paul's Episcopal School, which sent buses and vans to evacuate, was very much helpful. Residents have been taken to Linwood Nursing Home, where they will remain along with Spring Hill Manor staff. The owner vowing to rebuild a state-of-the-art facility, hoping to do so within 6 to 8 months. Hurricane Sally might now be about a week in the past, but challenges continue in Orange Beach. Island Church, the main distribution site for the city, and it started today with a lot of supplies, everything from rakes and dog food, cleaning supplies, diapers as well being handed out. The most popular item, though, tarps. They have been really hard to find since Sally.
Actually, we're almost wrapped up at our house, and we're going to go to another elderly lady's house and give her some of this stuff. So.
The pastor is saying that they will keep up this site and the efforts there as long as there is a need, and also as long as they have the supplies to give away. And if you'd like to help those in need following this hurricane, here's how you can do that. Orange Beach is asking for supplies that you see on your screen. So tarps, bleach, tire plugs, toiletries, diapers, just to name a few. You can take those items, by the way, to Island Church in Orange Beach. That is just on Canal Road.
All right, thanks for joining us here as we look at what's happening out there in the tropics. And here's what we're tracking across the region. You can see an elongated frontal zone down through the Gulf and the Caribbean Sea and out into the Atlantic. We've got the remnants of a couple of systems out there, including Beta, which is still hanging in there as a tropical depression. We're also looking at Paulette, which is quickly weakening. We've got a system heading to the north in Teddy and a low pressure area that's not likely going to develop over South Florida. First up, we'll look at Beta. Hard to even find it on the satellite imagery, but there's still a low-level circulation. The upper-level portion of the storm has been sheared off. And looking at it, we've got rain showers here along the Texas coast, Houston, Galveston area. The track on this brings it along the Texas coast and up into Louisiana as a remnant low. That's going to drag rain bands across our areas we get into Thursday and Friday, but that's about all we'll see out of Beta. This frontal zone is not likely to develop. The odds of development only 10%, and looking at today's highs in the 70s, a little better than yesterday when we were in the upper 60s with a fall-like feel. Today, the first official day of fall. Fewer rain showers around today, which is a plus, but the rain does come back at times tomorrow. Look at the HRRR showing scattered rain around the area tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon as a surface warm front is on the way. That's going to replace this comfortable fall air mass with humidity by the end of the week. Temperatures rising tomorrow, getting into the upper 70s. Here's our forecast. Rain chances ramping up big time for Wednesday and Thursday as that surface warm front and the remnants of Beta roll by. Will be a little more scattered over the weekend, and then isolated showers turning dry next week with more fall air on the way. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.